I cried like a freaking baby, and my husband was looking at me like, it's like this one is not ready to marry. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifealako and I'm a Lagos-based YouTuber, and I film around lifestyle, relationship and everything in between. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Please do not leave without hitting the subscribe button. Like this video if you enjoyed the video, leave me a comment. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming to show me support. I love you guys. Without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Okay, guys. So as you can see from today's title, guys, we are talking wedding night. Like, what really happens on the wedding night? Like, there's so much craze, there's so much topic about the wedding night, and I think that there's a lot of pressure for we women. If you can relate, let me know in the comment section. I feel like there's a lot of pressure for we women, like, you know, we have to give our best on the wedding night. We have to because because we have been marinating, we have been eating apple, we have been eating pineapple, like, so we have been taking cranberry juice. Okay, so that wedding night, it must be bad. Do you get me? So guys, let's really, let's talk about like what really happens on the wedding night. So if you did not know, I've been married for a little over 6 months now, and I'm like, okay, let me give you guys the story about what really happened on my wedding night. Okay, like, I've actually had a few of my friends actually poke nose to me like, what really went down on your wedding night. So guys, here's what happened on my wedding night. Let me give you guys like a backstory. So like, my wedding was a one-day event. Like, if you are familiar with like the Nigerian wedding tradition, you know that usually the weddings are usually in 2 parts, right? So we have the traditional wedding, which is called like the engagement ceremony, right, where you're dressed like in your traditional attire depending on what tribe you're from, and then we have the white wedding, right, which is where you wear like your gown and everything. And so because I wanted like a garden themed wedding, like an outdoor wedding, so my wedding was actually outside. It was an outdoor wedding, and it was really good. But honestly, looking back now, wish we could have made the white wedding to happen before the engagement, so that way people will not be in sun for long. But that's a separate video entirely. I will talk about some of the mistakes I made during my own wedding and how you can learn from that. But back to this video, I mentioned that to let you know like the amount of stress I have been under already, because again, it was a one-day event. Usually most people do like 2-day event, like, so you can rest, like, so they will do like maybe the engagement on a Thursday or on a Friday, right, and you have your white wedding on a Saturday. But number one, I was trying to cut cost. I'm keeping it real, that's just what it is. I was trying to cut cost, 1, and 2, I just did not want to, I just wanted it to be done and over with. I don't want like, I'll do one ceremony, I'll not be like, oh my god, wait, like, I'm not done, like, I still have an extra ceremony again to go and attend. I'm just like, you know what, nope, I just want I want it to be for one day, and let us just get this over with. And so that was what I did, and let's give people like the gist, because I know that's what people are really here for. What really happened on the wedding night. Okay, so what actually happened was, your girl cried. I cried like a freaking baby, and my husband was looking at me like, it's like this one is not ready to marry. No, you guys, for real. Like, so let me explain what happened. Prior to my wedding day, I had told myself that I would not cry on my wedding. I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but honestly, I feel 50-50 about it, because if you know me, like, I am really like, my emotions can be all over the place sometimes, and I just like the most random things make me cry. Like, my friends are so over it. Like, I can be watching a YouTube video, maybe I'm with my friends, and they'll just notice I'm quiet, and then maybe they'll just turn up like, yep, she's crying. Like, I am that person. Okay, like, little things just I just get really emo, okay, and so I start crying. So I told myself that nope, you are not going to cry, you are going to put it together. Nothing is going to make you cry, okay, focus. You are here to get married, and that is what you are here to do. So honestly, I had so many moments where like, oh, I wanted to cry. I remember my engagement when I sat in between my parents. Whew, guys, it was really hard for me because I really wanted to cry, but I promised myself that I wasn't going to cry, because if I started crying, see, like, I'm like the inconsolable crier, okay? Like, I will cry all of my eyes out, my lashes will be out, okay? See, my everything will be out, my makeup will be ruined. So I don't know, you know, there's like cute cry, like I don't know how to cute cry, okay? Like, I'm like I'm like baby ugly cry. So I'm just like, okay, like, you're gonna put yourself together for this wedding. When I danced with my dad, it was so emotional. When I danced with my husband, oh my god, it was like really emotional. I was like, oh my god, yeah, like finally, like, we are really doing this, we are getting married. And you know, I had so many, you know, sweet, special, you know, moments. Although, okay, I did cry once when my best friend was giving a speech at the reception, but I feel like, you know, the main event already happened, so like that little cry there was not going to ruin anything, because we were already at the reception, we already danced in, we had done all of that. So that speech, you know, was like towards the end of the wedding, so I could let out, you know, a little, like when she was talking about, you know, it was thinking about it now, I even want to cry again. Ugh, that's what I'm like. Little things just make me so emotional. So I'm just like, you know what, if you are going to put it together, okay, you are not going to cry, you are going to man up, you're going to woman up, chin up, and you are not going to cry, and you are going to enjoy this wedding. So that was what I did, to be honest. So I kept my emotions in. It was so hard, guys. Like I said, I'm a real, you know, cry baby, and but I told myself that this wedding say, you will not cry, you will not spoil the makeup, you will not and that does not mean like I was not real. That does not mean anything. I'm not saying like if it's your own wedding you don't cry. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying was that I wanted to look back at my pictures and not be like, ugh, I cried, like I used my tears to ruin everything, because I know myself, like I really ugly cry. So that was that. So but when I now got to the hotel, like when we're done, you know, I think we're done like around, I think like 10 p.m. ish. So when we got to the hotel room, myself and my husband, like, you know, I just like entered the hotel room. You know, I was I think I remember I sat down on the bed for a while, and I was just like looking around. Like it was like at that moment, like it just dawned on me, like, I don't matter. I swear to God, I do not know how to explain it, but like it just dawned on me, like, oh my God, you are married, like Ife, you are married, like you are not going back to your parents' house to know, like you are married, okay, like married. And guys, when I say I wept, I cried like a freaking baby. Like my husband was looking at me like, are you okay? Like he was asking me like what was going on. Because honestly, I didn't even know what was going through his mind. But like, I mean, to him, that's supposed to be like my happy day, right? So why am I here bawling out? Why am I here crying like, you know, somebody just died or something? And I'm like, babe, I miss my parents. You know what, thinking about it now is so hilarious, but honestly that was how I felt. Like the emotions were a lot, and to be sincere, it was a lot of emotions from like the entire day, okay? The entire day, the cry that I did not cry, that I held in, like everything just came out. Like I'm like, babe, like I miss my parents, like I want to go home. And dude is looking at me like, you must not be serious. No, but yeah, like at the end of the day, like, you know, I felt more, but I needed that cry, okay? Oh Jesus Christ, honestly that was really how my wedding night went. But you know, after the crying, because sorrow may last for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Go figure. No, yeah, but obviously, like after the crying and the consoling, you know, I was consoled in ways that I couldn't imagine. So, you know, that went well, that was good, and yeah, I became okay. So that's pretty much what happened on my own wedding night. Honestly, I just want to give advice for like brides to be like, no pressure. Like the pressure, I wish they would put the same pressure they put on women on men. Like the pressure on women is too much. Like you want to over impress all the styles you have learned, launch all your lingerie, please. I'm telling you, like there is life. You see, if you give all the styles on the wedding night, and they say the marriage is by the grace of God for a lifetime, which other one are you going to please? What are you going to show? You will reserve some for the, you get it now. So yes guys, so that was how my own wedding night, you know, went. I want to, you guys, let me know in the comment section, how did your wedding night go? What did you do? Did you throw it down? I've heard that some people that it was on their wedding that their period came. Oh my god, if I was those people, I would be pissed. Okay, pissed. But yeah, you guys, let me know what happened on your wedding night. How did you go down? Let me know in the comment section because I want to read your comments. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video if you enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Besitos. Bye.